Alright, tube. Y'all already know who it is, boy. It's the kid, Roadrunner. How are you guys doing? A happy new year to one and all. You know what I mean? Blessings and prosperity to each and every one of y'all. You know what I mean? So, I know it's been a while. It's been a while since I made a video. You know what I mean? Been doing a lot of stuff, trying to get some ish in place. You feel me? So, I ain't really been too active on YouTube, you know what I mean? So like I told y'all, the best way for y'all to reach me is on Instagram. You know, I stated I don't really check my YouTube comments like that. It's rare that I check them. If I do check them, then and I see or somebody recently sent me a comment, like I forgot what brand name is the other day, that sent me a comment, asked me what my IG is, and I had told it to him. But the best way to reach me is on IG, and my Instagram is FX_trucker876. You know what I mean? Why not Roadrunna876? Why FX Trucker? You know, if y'all don't know what FX mean, it's short for foreign exchange. You know what I mean? I trade currencies. I'm a trader as well, foreign exchange. You know what I mean? So we ain't gonna talk about that. That ain't what this video is about. But FX_trucker876 on Instagram if y'all trying to reach me. Alright? I got questions, whatever. Alright, so I'ma answer this video here primarily is about answering a few questions that I've been getting. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm in Cali, and y'all already know I rock with Cali all the way. Hold on. Some good stuff. But alright, this video primarily is about trying to answer some of y'all questions. Alright, y'all don't need to see me, don't worry about that, just listen to what I'm saying. So the question that I've been seeing mostly when I do see the comments mostly is, where do I work, you know, or I got a DUI, what should I do? So I'm gonna answer that, and I'm gonna expand on both of those. So like I've said before, if you get a DUI, if you get a DUI, you know, like for the people that are new to the channel, make sure I hit that subscribe button, like, whatever, or dislike too. But if y'all new to the channel, y'all don't know, you know what I mean, I'm Roadrunner, you know what I mean, that's my handle anyways. But I had a DUI about October 30th, 2017. You know what I mean? October 31st, 2018, I was back in the truck. You know what I mean? Because, you know, when you get a DUI, just because you have a CDL, your license is automatically gonna be suspended for a year. This goes for CDL holders only. You know what I mean? And next thing, to just go off tangent right quick, but a lot of y'all have been asking me as well, if you had a DUI before but you don't have a CDL, you're trying to get into the game. As far as that part goes, I'm not quite aware. You'd have to do more research on that. The possibility, if it depends how long it is, you might have to get your CDL yourself on your own. You know what I mean? Like, go find a little school close to you or whatever, get your CDL from them, and then you can start looking for jobs. Yes, it might be a little bit more difficult, tedious, in order for you to get on with a company because you had a DUI and then you have no previous experience with a CDL. Alright? So let's keep that in mind. We're going to expand that on in the next video, matter of fact, as well, because a lot of people asking me that as well. They had a DUI and they're trying to get into the game. I'm going to expand on that in the next video. But so where do I work and what do you do? Alright, so you get a DUI, right? You got a DUI. License gonna be suspended for a year. Just know that. Boom, off rip. Nothing you can do about it. It's gonna be suspended for a year. Start looking for a little local job, whether you're gonna work at Walmart, a call center, in a warehouse, whatever the case is. Start doing that to try to offset your expenses, you know, because you're gonna still have bills, you're gonna have to pay those. So start looking for something to take care of that. as far as getting back in the truck after a year or during that time frame, depending on what what's the word I'm looking for? What your outcome is. I can't find the correct word, but based on what your outcome is in court, then you know where you stand. You know what I mean? Either you gonna just boom, pay a fine, you're gonna do some jail time, probably like I think 3 months in Florida or something, or they're gonna put you on probation and you have to do some what is that class called again? Like a DUI class, like a drug class, drug and alcohol course thingy. You know what I mean? So either whichever route you take, hopefully y'all don't go to jail. You know what I mean? But you pay the fine and you do one of those probation classes, whatever. You know, they're gonna either give you a scram monitor, a thingy that you put on your ankle. You have to wear that for like 3 months. You have to pay it. You have to pay for it, of course. And or if you have a car, then they'll give you a next thingy that you put in your car, vehicle immobilizer, I think it's called, and your car will not start without you blowing into that. You know what I mean? So if you want to go somewhere, get up in the morning, whatever, you have to blow into it. It checks, make sure that you are not intoxicated, then you can start your vehicle, go on about your business. Alright. The options that you have. Alright. As far as getting back into the truck after you have completed your probationary period and your suspension is lifted off of your license, then this is the fun part now. This is where a lot of people they hit a barrier per se, or a roadblock, but that barrier is only in their mind. You know what I mean? Like I said, the day after my suspension was lifted, I was back in the truck. Well, tell us how you did it, and I want to get back in the truck too. Tell us how you did it. Hold on a second. So, yes, you going it's not over with. A lot of people are gonna call up. They're gonna tell you, 3, 5, 7 years. That's what they want for your DUI to be before you can get back in the truck. That's what most mega carriers are gonna tell you. As far as getting your DUI expunged or sealed, or they reduce it to a lesser charge, like a reckless driving, not everywhere does that. Not every state does that. Then you know where you stand, or you have better idea what you're working with. As far as getting it expunged or sealed, I don't know how that works. I want to get mine expunged or sealed. Actually, when I go back home, I'm in the process of taking care of that. Not that it bothers me anyways, because obviously I'm in the truck. Yeah, I see that. But I just want to get it expunged or sealed, so when I take a further step, my insurance will be lesser. You know what I mean? If y'all get what I'm saying. Yeah, that was easy. I should have figured out what I'm saying right there. But as far as getting jobs, like I keep telling y'all, the best jobs you're gonna find are on Craigslist. Go on Craigslist. My phone don't have no service. My next phone I can't use my hotspot. I got 3 freaking phones in here now. Can't use my hotspot. But anyways, go on Craigslist and go to jobs and go to transport. You know what I mean? I'd say search in the Chicago area. Chicago, Illinois area. You can start in wherever you live, little town or whatever, in your state. But I recommend searching in Chicago, Illinois. Those companies, most of them are run by people from the Europeans, the Uzbekistans, the Russians, the Polish, the Ukrainians, the Slovakians, those kind of people, are run by them, and they'll work with you, they're about their bread. They're willing to give you a second chance, The pay will probably not be that bad as well, as in the previous company I was at. I was getting paid 60 cents a mile, That was after I left the oil fields and I went home for a little bit, I took a time off from trucking. I did like 3 months home, just working a little regular job. Then I was like, alright, let's hit the road again, So go on Craigslist, I would tell you who I used to work for, but, me and them, we ain't that cool, so I ain't gonna just like, okay, yeah, go here. Just go on Craigslist and do what I told y'all to do. There's a job there, But you have to put in the work though. That's the thing. A lot of people they want an easy fix. Boom, that's how that easy fix. No. Go on there, search for what I told y'all to search for, pick up the phone, make the phone calls. Call them, explain up to them what's going on, I have such experience. I had a DUI. That's a nice freaking step deck, boy. I'm sorry. Yeah, explain to them you had a DUI, how much experience you have, so on and so forth. See if they're willing to work with you. You know what I mean? Some of them are like, alright, send me over a picture of your driver's license and run it through with our insurance, see if they accept you. Boom. That's all you have to do. Do that as much time as you have to until you get a job. If you're serious about getting a job, that's all it is. That's all it takes. That's how I got into the oil fields after my DUI. Went on Craigslist, search, make a bunch of phone calls. You know, a lot of people gonna tell you no. A lot of people, they get discouraged after they hear the first no. Me, no. No, ain't no failure or no giving up or nothing like that in my heart. It ain't in me. I ain't built like that. I'm built differently. You know what I mean? So you're gonna hear a couple of no's, you know what I mean, and that's fine, you know. Just keep persevering, keep going forward. You know what I mean? Keep going forward. I made a video way back when I think I took it on, but the triple D's: dedication, discipline, determination. You know what I mean? You gotta have all three of those in more so now than ever. You know what I mean? So make the phone calls, and I guarantee you, if you make 15, 20 phone calls, at least 2 of them people gonna be want to work with you. You know what I mean? So from there you make a choice, and boom, you're back in the truck. You know what I mean? So be proactive. You know, you could even start doing that while you're on your probationary period from your DUI. Start shopping around, calling people up, so on and so forth. Explain to them that, hey, I had a DUI. I'm waiting for my suspension to be lifted, because like I said, your license is gonna be suspended for a year, no matter what. You can't beat that. If you had this is only if you had a CDL. You know what I mean? For a regular driver's license, you know, then you could get what is it called again? I forgot what it's called. I forgot what it's called, but it's some work thingy. But you could get something where you can still drive, basically. So you're really supposed to drive to work or to school and to go get groceries or whatever. But of course, people gonna do whatever because they still drive. But with a CDL, you can't do that. Your license is suspended for a year. You know what I mean? So just keep that in mind, and just be proactive. That is the key in all of this. Be proactive. You know what I mean? Understand that a lot of people are going to look towards me for answers regarding this situation, because I'm probably the only one on YouTube that has been through this, and I'm more than happy to provide y'all with help and assistance. You know, like I told partner that called me the other day or reached out to me, you know what I mean, I told him exactly what I just told y'all. Go on Craigslist and search for some jobs, call around, whatever. You know what I mean? And as much as I said I don't want to really disclose who I used to work for, you know, if it boils down to it where he's like, alright man, you know, I tried and I can't get a job, then I'm willing to tell y'all who I used to work for. You know, as much as I don't really rock with them like that, I'll tell y'all, you know what I mean? So y'all could go out there and y'all could go work. You know what I mean? But just be proactive first. Go do what y'all need to do, because where I used to work for, ain't everybody could do that, or ain't everybody gonna want to do that. Because we mostly run from Chicago to New York. That's it. Chicago to New York. In the city in New York. I know most of y'all don't want to go inside of New York City. I was in there like 2-3 times a week. You know what I mean? So that's it. Chicago to New York. Back and forth on 80. That's it. You know what I mean? So y'all research first. You know, I'm not, like I said, I'm not with that company anymore. I'm in a different company. You know what I mean? I'm in California right now, like I said. So obviously I'm not with that company anymore. You know, but where I am right now, again, that's for a later video. Don't worry about that right now. But be proactive. I cannot stress that enough. You know what I mean? And easiest way to reach me, once more, is on Instagram. Hold on. Easiest way to reach me is on the gram. Alright? FX, like Foxtrot, X-ray, _ trucker 876. That's it. You know what I mean? Y'all know it's me. You know what I mean? Y'all know what I look like. But that's the easiest way to reach me and answer your questions there and whatever, you know what I mean? But be proactive. And I'm gonna try to start making more consistent videos for y'all, because I see that people, they kind of really need my help. And I'm gonna try to I'm gonna do some extensive research, and I'm gonna do something special for y'all. You know what I mean? I should really be getting paid for what I'm gonna do for y'all, but we'll see how that goes. But I'm gonna do something special for y'all. Don't worry about that. That's coming up in the future. You know what I mean? Sometime this year I'll drop that for y'all. But I'm gonna do something special for y'all. For everybody that had a DUI, trying to get into the game, you know, or either you were a CDL holder previously or you don't and you still want to get in the game but you had a DUI. I'm gonna do something special for y'all this year, so y'all stay locked in for that. But y'all already know, man, it's a kid, Roadrunner, you know what I mean, saying, yo, any day above ground, that's a good day, my friends. You have the opportunity to change what happens tomorrow. However, if you are 6'6" beneath the ground, that's it. A wise man once said, if there's no enemy within, the enemy outside can do you no harm. Just remember that. One more thing. Just remember also, the richest place in the world, that's in the graveyard, my friends. Because that's where dreams and ideas go to die. You know what I mean? Y'all already know it's a kid Roadrunner, you know what I mean? Wealth, money, power over everything, you know what I mean? We out.